Hey YouTube, we're going to be making a CO2 reactor today for the planted aquarium. We're going to make our own reactor using some very inexpensive materials, your basic gravel feed cleaner and just a power head. We're using a Fluval submersible 6.5 watt submersible filter motor. Not using the filter anymore. Aerators of your choice. Just to start the bubbling, you're going to want to break the bubbling down more as the CO2 is being dispensed. You're going to want a gravel cylinder and just a piece of crazy carpet. I had used this piece for a different project and I'm reusing it now for this project. We'll check back in. I'm just going to do this in segments so that you don't have to sit and watch me do each step. So I cut out a circle for the bottom of the gravel tube and I've crazy glued it on. You can use crazy glue or super glue or even hot glue will work. Hot glue gun. Make sure you have a high temperature hot glue gun and not a low temperature. It will let go in the water if you have a low temperature hot glue gun. The next step is to get the diffuser, the actual. I'm going to be using an aerator, the actual bubble maker that you're going to be using within the tube. I'm going to get it to set up at the bottom, and then we're going to be using some bio balls to just break the bubbling process up as they go to the top before they're entering the power head. I'll get that all lined up and we'll see you back. So the bottom's crazy glued on. We've ran our aerator into what used to be the gravity feed, the gravity siphon filter, the gravel filter. We put bio balls in. Those bio balls are going to go up the tube. They're going to go into here. This tube actually is coming out. This is from an old project. And the balls are going to, the bubbles are going to come up and they're going to sit. Like I said, my gravel filter has been used for other projects in the past. And so as you see, it has these holes pre-drilled into it. I've used one for the airline to go into. These holes I don't think are going to cause an issue. If they are, I'm going to remove it again and plug it with silicone. You won't have these holes. You're going to be drilling a 1/4 inch hole for the airline to go in, as I've done already, as I have 4. I use this same gravel filter for bubbling or tumbling my cichlid babies prior to having a tumbler. So we're going to use this in conjunction with the power head sitting on it. And this power head is going to suck and break down the bubbles just a little bit more and giving a mist across the plants. I'll tune back in as I'm running it. So I got the unit completely in and installed. I know my water's a bit green. I do have an algae bloom that I've been battling, but it's getting better. And with the increased CO2 amount, we should kill the rest of it off. If you see, you can see the bubbles going up. You can see the bubbles going up the tube from here, and they're going up into the unit. You can see them entering. Right here you can see them going up into there, and then into the fluval. It's auto-focusing on everything else except what I want. And every so often it does blow. It does blow right out of here. You just see a clump of oh yeah, there it just went. It just almost looks like dust. It's shooting dust into the water, but it's actually the CO2 bubble is being broken down very, very finely. Hi. And being very, very successfully dispersed into the aquarium. This is R160 set up, planted, 160 gallons planted. A very deep tank. Lots of room for everything to flourish and multiply. Happy planting.